So guys, while I don't burst for Aso Rock, everywhere they shake. Nnamdikanu's American lawyer, Bruce Fame, it leads to ICC, the International Criminal Court. And I know say he don't they do this petition since before now. So now everything done set. Nigerian government to answer, to explain the genocide in the southeast region. Mazi nnamdikanu continued detention, even when they say the UN, human rights, whatever, don't still instruct them, made them release Mazi nnamdikanu, pay him compensation and all that. The Fulani say no, they not agree. So right now, the scene of AGF, Abubakar Malami, the former AGF, the former Attorney General of Nigeria, is crying. The former president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has been remembered. And the judge presiding the case, Binta Enyako, he own no waka come over the matter, plus the present government right now, they don't hook for inside this matter. So all of them, they go pay for this matter. Because now the International Criminal Court, please, I meant to say, have finally decided to hit this matter. Make I leave you guys to watch this video. I beg, subscribe, share. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. I beg. After watching the video, we'll come back and explain them where, and then we will see how we understand everything that is happening and how the Igbos, were massacred, and Nigerian government led by Muhammadu Buhari do nothing about it, Habi, not be them sponsor himself. And it's still happening right now, okay? It's still happening right now. Okay, guys, let me just leave you to watch the video. Thank you.
Criminal Court in The Hague. Why I'm here is explained by this document. It is an accusation I filed with the court accusing Abubakar Malami and Justice Binta Nyako of crimes against humanity, including the judicial murder of Nnamdi Kanu. These crimes have no statutes or limitations, and they will continue to be prosecutable long after President Buhari of Nigeria leaves office. And Mr. Malami and Ms. Nyako need to recognize they are pawns of Mr. Buhari and will be expendable as soon as he leaves office, no later than next year. Now, what this accusation includes is a statement and description of a conspiracy between not only Mr. Malami and Ms. Nyako, but also including Presidents Buhari of Nigeria and Kenyatta of Kenya, of kidnapping, crime number one, Mr. Kanu in Nairobi, Kenya, torturing him there, committing an additional crime and transporting him in an extraordinary rendition to Abuja, and further criminalizing his detention for over 9 months without a trial in solitary confinement in conditions equivalent to physical and mental torture. This larger conspiracy important because the actions of any one conspirator can be attributed to all of them. And this particular ongoing judicial murder of Mr. Kanu is also taking place in the context of a larger ongoing program of genocide and crimes against humanity against Biafrans generally in the southeast. Those elements include starvation, rape, destroying the ability of Biafrans to have livelihoods, killing their men, women, and children, taking over their land, destroying their religion, burning their churches, all with an attempt to destroy Biafrans as a people, a separate culture, a separate religion, a separate ethnicity. And this is all in retaliation because they want a vindication of their inherent international law right of self-determination, which the British destroyed with machine guns over a century ago. It is not a crime. Indeed, it's protected freedom of association and speech to urge through peaceful means self-determination referendum. the same type that Scotland has had in Great Britain, Quebec in Canada, South Sudan and Sudan. It's not extraordinary. And the International Criminal Court is going to be one avenue we will be pursuing to have that right vindicated. I encourage you all to be resolute, never lose hope. At the International Criminal Court, the king is the law, dictators are not the law. Thank you. Miles from my home base in the United States of America. And the reason why I'm here is to preview what I intend to file soon in conjunction with other governments, accusing the government of Nigeria of genocide in violation of the Genocide Convention against Biafrans in the southeast. The International Court of Justice is an arm of the United Nations, and it was created precisely to handle disputes between countries for violations of international law. At present, the International Court of Justice is entertaining criminal claims against Russia for its attack on Ukraine and the Myanmar government for its genocide against the Rohingya Muslim minority in what was formerly called Burma. And I submit that there is a comparable, if not equivalent, claim to be made against the government of Nigeria for genocide against Biafrans. It's a long-standing campaign, extending at least years and decades ago from the time of the first Civil War in 1967. And the campaign utilizes a combination of starvation, rape, deprivation of livelihood, killings, judicial murders, all with the intent to destroy Biafrans as a people. That is, I think, the transparent goal of the Fulani-controlled government, and we fully expect them to be held accountable for the wrongdoing in the International Court of Justice, which is why I'm here today to send a preview to the government of Nigeria. This should stop, or a very, very stiff punishment will be heard from the International Court of Justice.
Aisha Isufu has taxed Imo State Governor, Enugu State Governor, Anambra State Governors. Stop blaming gunmen. You are the CEO of your state. You are the executive governor. Now, since you go to Abuja to collect money, then take responsibility for the insecurity in your state. What do you have to say about it?
Now, thank you for that wonderful question. I think being the governor of the state, you have every power for you to make sure that you get security votes from the federal government. By so doing so, what are the governors doing with this money? Stop coming out to tell the people that there is insecurity in my state and that unknown government have been killing. The government need to take action and put an end to all this and stop apportioning blames. The people you are apportioning blames to are the people who their lives and properties are entrusted in your hand as the chief security officer of the state. So for a governor to come and start telling people that see there is insecurity in my state. I think to me the governor need to stand up and then act now, because every now and then allocation is being shared for you, security vote is being given to you, and you have the mandate. The primary function of government is to protect life and property.
Yes.
So if you cannot protect life and property, then why are you the governor?
But some have said that the governors have no power over the military. That it's only the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. What do you have to say about that?
The governor does not have power over the military. That is true. But see, the question is that can the governor summon military chiefs in their states, I mean the division's commander, to sit and dialogue for a way forward? The answer is yes. So if we can do that, so indirectly it still have power over the military. Now when it calls for security meeting, don't this man don't these guys attend in his various place? They do. So the president should not come and say that he does not have the governor should not come and say he does not have power. We still have killings in Imo State, Enugu State, and some other states. For how long can we continue in this path? The people are scared of their lives. The people cannot even access government, access those who they claim to be what electorate. We cannot access people that give us the mandate. So how long can they continue like this? So I think the government of these states on their own, they need to up their games. You must up your games as a governor if you don't want to be sacked come 2027.
But there's always been this fear that the votes of Nigerians does not count, and that is why our elected officials are acting this week. That assuming our vote is counting, they will sit up knowing that if I don't perform, no second term for me. You agree with that statement?
Our vote does not count. I cannot say if our vote count or not, because I have not conducted any election. So what I'm to say is that people have lost confidence in the INEC. In the power.
The reason why they've lost.
You've lost confidence because so many persons have seen the case of Hope Uzodinma when but reason best the court knows why he had to give it to him. But someone who came forth in the election was uplifted and then he came forth. So the court cited some reasons which Hope Uzodinma became the governor. Reason best known to them. I am not in a position to speak for the court. But one thing is that INEC needs to be the trust of Nigerians again. You saw what happened in last election. As allegedly reports, the results were changed in the RF quarter. So I don't know how true that allegation is, but see, it has been going viral. So these are things INEC need to repose that confidence in the average Nigerian. And for the governors too, how much is being given to you on a monthly basis? If you get money on a monthly basis, then why don't you make sure that these people who gave you the mandate to protect them, you can as well protect them too? Because the people cannot always be one-sided every time. The people need to benefit from dividends of democracy, and when they have to benefit from the dividends of democracy is by what? By inclusive governance. The people need to feel the government impact. Not every time you come on here and say government has attacked the people, you come and start creating fear. These governments are even creating fear in the life of the ordinary man.
We've seen the governor of Enugu State who has declared that Monday is no longer a sit-at-home in Enugu State. People are saying that you are seeing that as the governor. Can you come and secure our lives? I mean, the other people, because you see this sit-at-home every Monday. Some are doing it maybe out of respect for nnamdikanu, but some are doing it out of fear is two ways. People are telling the governor, please find a way to secure that police cannot be everywhere. What do you think? Because sit at home every Monday, it might be affecting the economic activities in the southeast. What do you think that the governor can do, or the governors in the southeast can do?
Thank you, Brother. I think sit at home every Monday is a commensurate to honor the Mazi nnamdikanu, who has been in incarceration for 4 years now and still counting. But what I want to say is that when there is a conflict in the land, the president himself needs to address this issue of Kanu. Let Kanu issue be settled out of court. If what Kanu is the son of the president, as a son, you can go, you can have a different view or different ideology and philosophy from what your father had. But why can't you, as a father, have you reached out to Kanu himself? And what I felt that the president ought to have done was, why Kanu was in decision, go and meet, let them bring Kanu to you, DSS. Sit down with Kanu, have a round table discussion with him.
But do you think that's possible? Because we saw
Buhari,
he could not
freedom. Buhari is different. See,
so,
these are two different people.
Yes.
If you want the security apparatus cannot be everywhere, and these guys are what, overstretched.
Yes.
These guys are also overstretched. So the president is the father of the nation.
Yes.
Since the president is the father of the nation, he should at least reach out to this guy, even to the Ohanes in Igbo. Whenever he will want to invite some Igbo politicians and some Igbo stakeholders to sit on a round table and discuss with Kanu. You have conditions, give him the conditions. Send it to him. Because you see, this is the only way this thing about marginalization can stop. And the truth of our matter is that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the country. And that is what, and that has breed a whole lot.
But do you think that giving them an opportunity, or yes, that's an opportunity, or finding a way, a consensus in 1999, Nigeria had a consensus on making a Yoruba man a president. In 2007, Nigeria had another consensus to make another man to be president. Do you think that Nigeria finding a way or making a consensus to make an Igbo man the president is going to make that marginalization or the agitations go down in the south?
Making an Igbo man be the president would at least work to some extent. It will help this issue of marginalization reduce a very long way, because if the Igbo man is the president, Peter Obi, you will not watch Peter Obi allowing Mazi nnamdikanu to languish in detention, even if, because yes, that is his brother from his tribe. They are from same tribe. No, so what was Tinubu released? It was let's go.
Yes.
So to some extent, it will help a long way. And as an Igbo man, he will speak in the language that the Igbos. Now I am one of the sons. Yes. You don't have any right to agitate.
Yes.
So that will help them. It will go a very long way for them too.
So I'm letting you go. I think we have like 1 minute.
Okay.
Now, Southeastern Governors Forum. What should be their next step?
Southeastern Governors Forum should at least make moves to meet with the presidents.
Yes.
To put an end to all this. That is the only way. Because if there's no end to all this, all we hear is killing. And then we are not in support of all this killing. It is not good for the future of the country. It's not good for the future of the country.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.